Why was I programmed to feel pain?
You know what's coming. You know what's coming. You know what that is. So, once again, my family, I'm on family watch. They want to visit on the weekend. I'm getting fucking tired of this shit. I'm tired of the reason why I don't do family Christmases or family Easter or family Thanksgivings or family trick or treating or family summer vacations is because I'm done. I've said everything I needed to say to them. Like everything that has been said has been said. When I voted for Trump, and I did vote for Trump, and I voted for a lot of people on the red on the Republican side for California. I voted against Kamala Harris. I voted against Biden. I voted against the system. PTSD was kicking in my brain at the time I was voting those electronic votes, not the paper ballot. Oh, the paper ballots, right? But at the time that I was voting electronically, and I voted, I just thought my family is so fucking wrapped up in we don't want the white man to be president. It's like a white man was president for 4 years and you approved of him. Okay. I was looking at Ivan Ortega's last video that he's done, like not live, but this last video, which is like a month ago about the elections. Yeah, he did do a weekend at Bernie stuff. But anyway, when I think of Democrats and the Democrat broken system, my mom's still hung up on 2014 or 20, no, actually 2015, 2016, when Trump said rapists and murderers. But again, the news had to take things out of context because Trump was questioning Obama's birth certificate, but more importantly, the weapons of fucking mass destruction. And he was questioning the system. I remember that video where he took all the delegates out there, okay? Was it NATO or whatever, or some of the people? Some of these shitty people who were defending the Democrats, he questioned the system. He questioned the world leaders. He questioned the bureaucrats. He questioned a lot of people. They didn't like it. So the news went and framed him. But my mom, because she used to watch Walter Cronkite and Barbara Walters and Tom Brokaw, you can trust the news. No, no, the fuck you can't. So my mom lives in La La Land. My oldest sister lives in La La Land. I told you the positive qualities. That was like 10%, okay? If you think of the women on The View, you think of the women on The View, right? You know what I'm talking about. Sunny and Whoopi and that stupid, was it Carmen, that stupid mouthy bitch, that Cuban bitch, whatever her name, Puerto Rican, I don't know what she is. All they do is talk shit. That's all my family does is talk shit. That's it. You want to know the source of my suicidal thoughts of true forced loneliness? It's the women talking shit and my father being an abusive man. And there is a video there you can watch about the way my father was and why I just didn't get along with him. That's why. I had a traumatic childhood. So when I thought of the Democrats and the way they are, and The View, and the big tech news, and all your favorite celebrities telling you who to vote for and talking at you, Michael Keaton being one of them, I thought of my family members. My Rambo-sized PTSD kicked in. When I think of the holidays, it is a depressing time for me because there's nobody to celebrate with. Now, I did send a personal Christmas to someone, and it was a nice gesture. And I'm going to do a public Christmas gesture for all of you, okay? And even though I have never seen your faces, I see your comments. I'll love some. I rarely love comments these days. I'll like comments, though you don't know if it's me liking the comments. You'll never know. Can't prove. But I appreciate those of you who are here and those of you who want to be here and those of you who want to talk to me. I think in the time I ever gave out my P.O. box, only one person ever sent me anything. It would have been nice to hear from more people, even if it's just a handwritten letter. Look at that tree. That tree has not a chance. That tree's done. This tree, is this the tree that combusts? I think that's all we're seeing there. That's a nice light show. If the tree keeps going on fire, we're going to hear fire more than fire trucks, aren't we? But yeah, that's the fire department right there. Tree on fire, fire sale. Get them while it's hot. So let's think of the Star Fox jokes now. What can anyone do? I mean, it's like I don't do what Joey Diaz does on Periscope, where he just gets some hash and puts it under a whiskey shot, and has Lee Syatt breathe in the smoke. That's some Christmas right there. It's depressing. I mean, going on with the news and everything. So what my family's going to do is just they're going to visit the house. They're going to have small talk. And my mom's going to insist that I go to family dinner. I said, I'm not going to family dinner. I have other plans. I have other things to do. Thank you for dropping by. Goodbye. Unless you're going to take over the house and I'm going to leave, and I will take the train out of here. I thought about Hawaii, but there's some woke people trying to go for Hawaii, and Hawaii turned on us as a nation. So I might go to that other state, but will they help people like me? I don't know. I would, you know what? It's an awful risk, and I wouldn't know what to do. But, a big, huge ass is if my family took over this house, and as I said before, I'm not going to work for my family. When I do, if I do have a job, which is either in social media or, God forbid, another fucking blue collar job, I'm not working for them. I'm working for me. I don't owe my family a damn thing. If they want this apartment back or this condominium back, they can take it back. They have the right to take it back. But I will not be here with them as they take it back. That's a promise. That is a hardcore promise. And if my youngest sister's listening, stop appeasing people in this family. They don't give a fuck. All they give a fuck about is you go with their narrative. They don't care. Agree with us or else. Just like the cunts on The View who had to read the Matt Gaetz legal statement. Okay, because they were talking too much shit. If you agree with their because those cunts get you wound up. They get you wound up. I don't want to feel wound up. When I listen to Megyn Kelly or sometimes Candace Owens, but I'm not religious and I'm not Republican. But when I listen to them, I at least feel a sense of calmness. Okay? And sometimes I'll look at some other news, entertainment news, but I just like to feel like I'm on top of things when I look at certain people, listen to certain people on YouTube. People who were my age, who are much older, would watch the news, but they would watch all these different people. But I'm like, now I just watch. So I watch news that doesn't get me wound up, but my family gets me wound up to where I can't even breathe. I'm like, okay, drop off things, go home, have a Feliz Navidad. I'm done. I don't want to see my mom, my aunts, my sisters. They're too set in their ways. They're too set in their ways. They're not going to get anywhere. They're not going to change. There's not going to be a Dr. Phil moment. It's never going to happen. They're not going to change their ways. Now, I could probably talk more sense into the younger people, the 20-year-olds, my cousin's kids and my other cousin's kids. But that's it. I can't talk sense into the senior members of this family. They'll try to kick my ass. When you're the wetback of the family, you're the prostheto worker of the family, you don't get rights. You get to get laughed at and talked down to. Even if you're right and they're wrong, you don't get a say so. So that's all I want to talk about. My family's coming over on the weekend. Fuck off everyone who doesn't agree with me. I don't care. I'm not going to go to family dinner. I've told you about this. I made the exception because one, I was basically trapped with them moving stuff to this new place. And two, the second one was like I was just kind of like dealing with them, but I'm done. Like I don't want to see them. I did what they asked. I'm fucking done. Fuck this shit. Fuck Christmas. Fuck the New Year. Fuck all of you. If you like me, great. But I'm in a pissed off mood when it comes to my family. I'm in a pissed off mood. Much love to all of you who show your support, and those of you who are coming here to troll. You know where the edge of the building is. You know where the penthouse is. Get to stepping.